What's up, everybody? I'm new to YouTube. Figured I'd show off all of my projects I'm going to be working on the next, I'm going to say, few months to a year from now. I mean, I've got quite a bit. I've got this 94 Javelin 15-foot bass boat. It's got a 95 force, 70 horse force engine on the back. Pretty sure it's been rebuilt. And all the boat's in great shape. I mean, it's faded, gel coat's faded, but in all, the motor runs great and everything. It needs a new floor. It's trashed pretty good. The owner that had it before me wound up using a skill saw to cut the daggum floor out. Well, whenever they did, I'll show you, they wound up nicking the hole with the skill saw blade. So I went through it, I patched it the best I could. The first time I ever done fiberglass work, and went and I put some resin over the bottom side, so just so that way the water didn't get up underneath the gel coat and start peeling it off or anything like that. It's got the matching trailer for it whenever it was bought. And that's about it for the boat. I've got another truck. It's not a project. It's just my favorite truck right now. I say right now, but it's a '97 Dodge Ram 1500 extended cab. It's four-wheel drive, but I'm having a problem. I ran into a stump in the road. The shaft for the four-wheel drive lever is in the way of the drive shaft, so I can't get the drive shaft in because the lever's in the way. So if anyone knows how to fix that or what my problem is, let me know. But I went through, I put different wheels on it. I put 33-inch Mastercraft Course Rim XT tires. I put a chrome Challenger toolbox on there, which I bought it all as used. The truck has 275,586 miles, and I put about half of that on it whenever I got it. Believe it or not, I started out with a pellet gun, wound up with this. I trade a lot, so there ain't no telling what I'm going to wind up with later on down the road. So if y'all are interested in seeing it, hit the subscribe button. I mean, I've got countless projects. I'll never be bored. Also have a 2006 Chevrolet Silverado. It's a 4.3 truck, sadly. It's got the 4L60. It's not the 5-speed. And later on down the road, once I come up with the money, it's going to have the 5.3 V8 in it, or 6.0, which one I come up with. It's got 160,000 original miles. They tried to make it look like a four-wheel drive, and they put, whenever I got the truck, it had side steps on it. It had, they had a brush guard on it, and heck, I went to peel a sticker off the driver's side window that said Mud Slut. Well, they etched it into the glass. I need to get that replaced. And like I said, this is a whole reason why I want to show y'all all of this, because these are projects that I'm wanting to show y'all. Hopefully y'all will follow me and watch my journey on getting all these to where I want them to be. The truck's sitting on a flat right now. I need to get some new tires for it. The truck and all is actually really clean. There's no tears in the seats. It's got the fold-up bench seat, manual windows, dash ain't cracked, nothing. I'm just wanting to make it better. So I'm going to be replacing the front clip later on down the road, and so forth. And so that way maybe in the future I can turn it into, I'm thinking a street truck, you know. Maybe y'all just tell me what y'all think in the comments. My next project I'm working on, man, I'm working on so many it's hard to tell which ones I'm working on, which one I ain't. I've got a 2001 Big Bear 400 4-wheel drive. It's all-time 4-wheel drive. I went through and I upgraded the clutch springs and upgraded to a 14-inch STI HD3 wheel with 28-inch mother-in-laws. It's pretty stout rig. I use it to pull some of my projects around the yard with and whatnot. And plus, and on the channel we'll be going for rides and stuff like that. Show y'all around the country that I grew up on. So y'all be looking forward to that. And now to show you the real project. This one should be on the road in the next 2 to 3 weeks at most. Whenever I got this one, whenever I got this truck, it didn't have a motor in it. It came with one, but I wasn't for sure if it's any good. So here's the fun part. It's gonna be a gamble. I haven't pulled the heads on it. I've pulled the pan, I pulled the valve cover gaskets, and I pulled the valve covers and the oil pan. Well, the only reason why I didn't pull the heads to check the pistons or anything, it had brand new gaskets in it. It had brand new intake gaskets, so forth. So I figured, heck, let me pull the oil pan, and I'll look at the piston rods and whatnot, and I'll manually turn it over, see if there's any play in any of it or anything like that. Well, there's not. So figured, why not? Worst that can happen is the motor's knocking. I'll either rebuild it or I get me another motor. That ain't nothing. This truck, it's a 1999 Dodge Ram 1500. It's got 2,500 doors on it. They went through and put the cab lights on. It's got a 6-inch rough country lift, and which these lifts are pretty cool. They come with dual front shocks for the suspension. It comes with upgraded, well, I guess you'd call them radius bars or whatever. I'm not really for sure. And it came with fuel wheels on it. Well, it needs quite a bit of work. It's got quite a bit of rust and stuff. I've got to replace the back passenger side door. As you can tell, it's pretty bad, and I'm going to be replacing the whole bed because it's rusted out like crazy. I guess the truck came from up north. I'm needing a different tailgate, in which I went and picked up a parts truck and got a tailgate, and I got fenders because the fenders are pretty bad also. I'm needing a driver's side front door, and see, here's the fenders. They're rusted out real bad, but in all, the truck I think is going to make a pretty good truck once I get the motor put in. It's got the tow mirrors on it. It's got the tinted windows, and if you look, it's actually pretty clean on the inside. It's got a headliner, none of it sagging. The dash is busted, of course. I mean, I don't know why. That's just a second-gen Dodge thing. I mean, that's all I can tell you. But here's the back. It's pretty clean as well. It's got the back seat, and they're not ripped, they're not tore up. And I actually got this one on a trade too. And once again, like I said, that's all I do. I mean, I have maybe 3,000 in everything I got. So, because I'm just a poor folk, you know. I'm going to be putting a 2014 front bumper on the front. I've got it waiting. I got to get my mounts for it. And plus, there's no point in putting it on until I get the truck running anyways. So I'm in no hurry at all for that. I went and bought a used set of 35-inch tires for it, just to get me by, just to test drive it, make it look right, or close to right. Anyways, make it look better than what it is. Because right now it's got 265 70R 18-inch tires on it. As you can tell, it does not look good at all. Somebody has definitely skipped leg day. So far, I've got the motor in the shop. I've bought a new water pump, new oil pump, and replaced the gaskets and stuff on the motor, valve cover gaskets and oil pan gaskets. And I'll probably show that to you in probably the next video. Anyways, this truck is the one I've been working on the most here lately. It's ready to be set down into the truck, except I figured, why not? I'm going to go ahead and buy some shorty headers, go ahead and put some shorty headers on there, and hopefully I'll be able to film the progress of this one, because this one's going to have probably several episodes, a bunch of trial and error stuff. I mean, I'm a Chevy guy. Dodges, y'all are like, well, he's got 2 Dodges. Well, I wasn't planning on it, so I figured I'd at least try it out, because it's got well worth the parts for mine if I figure out, oh, it ain't worth it. So I really bought it for a parts truck and realized, heck, I can probably get this one running and have 2. So but anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully, surely y'all will be seeing me again sometime. Be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, because you never know, maybe we'll get enough subscribers and I'll be able to start buying projects and get into the whole buying, selling process and stuff like that. I know you're thinking, well, that's what everyone else is doing. Well, I like working on stuff, and plus figured, heck, if we do that, it'll give us more money to go on 4-wheeler rides, show y'all some waterfalls and stuff like that. But anyways, y'all take her easy, y'all have a good one, and stay healthy.